welcome number 13, Tyler Casper, along with his parents Melissa and Greg, and brother Joshua.
Where are you?
Yeah, she told me last time.
Next, please welcome number 14, Marcus Jeff Batista, along with his parents Maravik and father Jason Batista. Next, please welcome number 20, James Kennedy, along with his parents Donna and John, and his siblings Danny, Bridget, and Brian. Next, please welcome number 22, Vito Marcaglisi, along with his parents Danielle Marino and father Vito Marcaglisi.
Vito!
Next, please welcome number 25, James Roccanova, along with his mother Julie and father Sal Roccanova. Next, please welcome number 37, James Smith, along with his mother Leah Smith and father James Smith Jr.
Just take it already.
Next, please welcome number 50, Christian Tozzi, along with his parents Megan and Brian and sister Audrey. Next, please welcome number 52, Quali Hardy, along with his mother Latrice and father Quentin and brothers Quadi and Quadir and sister Quinicia. Next, please welcome number 59, Jordan Harrison, along with his mother Keisha and grandfather Walter Sim and Aunt Adrian Harrison.
Hey, John. Hey! How you going? How are you, right? Hey, Kristen, how are you? How's school going? Good? Yeah, good. Yeah. I know, it was great. I got home from work. I'm like, doorbell's ringing off the hook, the dog's barking, trick-or-treaters, and she's like, bring them down to the gate. So I said, okay.
Next, and certainly not least, please welcome number 70, Luca Tadeo, along with his mother Paola and father Frank Tadeo, and his sister Gabby and brother Francesco. Tonight we also honor the seniors of our award-winning marching band. The Spartan Marching Band is proud of its seniors who have worked so far during their time at Immaculata. They have been amazing role models of camaraderie and dedication and have helped the band achieve multiple state and national championships in their time here at Immaculata. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin with Juan Baez, along with his mother, Lisette Villanova. Next, please welcome Natalie DiStefano, along with her mother, Carrie, and father, DiStefano, Tom DiStefano. Next, please welcome Michael Horgan, along with his parents, Melissa and Sean. Next, please welcome Gabrielle Lake, along with her mother, Julie, and father, Adam. Next, please welcome Ria Justine Lamzon, along with her mother, Victoria Lamzon. Next, please welcome Emily Nickel, along with her mother, Beth, father Todd Nickel, and older sister Sarah, class of 2023.
Yeah, oh no, thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
Next, please welcome Ben Rizzo, along with her mother Kate and father Mike. Next, please welcome Julia Salisbury, along with her mother Janine and father David. Next, please welcome Haley Stahl, along with her mother, Michelle DiGirolamo, and father, Bill Stahl. And last but certainly not least, for our marching band, please welcome Haley Thomas, along with her mother, Amy, and father, Kyle. The Spartan cheerleaders bring the energy, pride, and Spartan spirit to every game, guided by coaches Carolyn McGuire and Marissa Vanderbeek. These incredible seniors have been the heart of our team. Let's give a warm welcome to our senior cheerleaders and their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome first Lilia Ariane, along with her mother Laura, class of 1991, and father Leon. Told you I'd get it right. Next, please welcome Kevin Cornyn, along with his mother Allison Cornyn, class of 1988. Next, please welcome Corbella Ibanez, along with her mother Giovanna and father Ed. Next, please welcome Rayon Jefferson, along with her mother Joni and father David. Next, please welcome Ashley Torres, along with her mother Diana, father Nick, Corinth, and sister Ava. Next, please welcome Caitlin Kwiatkowski, along with mother Karen and father Tony. Next, please welcome Grace Lavanda, along with her mother Katie and father Joe. Next, please welcome Marissa Lometico, along with her mother Christy and father Vince. Next, please welcome Juliana Malaro, along with her mother Teresa, father James Malaro, and sisters Ava, class of 2025, and Olivia, class of 2029. Next, please welcome Aubrey Metzgar, along with her mother Denise and father Matt. Next, please welcome Veronica Robichaud, along with her mother Yvette and father Chris. Next, please welcome Kennedy Rochetta, along with her mom Claudine and father Tom. Next, please welcome Lexi Scott, along with her mother Danielle Scott and brother Luke Scott, who was an alumni of Immaculata. Next, please welcome Kate Valverde, along with her mother Andrea, father Al, and sister Isabella. And I can't believe I'm saying this one. Please welcome Evelyn Weber, along with her mother Jen and father Ed Weber, along with her brother Patrick. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we say thank you to all 40 seniors and their parents and guardians. We wish you God's blessings in your future. Congratulations, one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, our class of 2026 here at Immaculata in football, cheerleading, and marching band.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. We are here live at Torpy Field for the finale of the 2025-2026 season. We have about 15 minutes till game time. That was senior night. Congratulations to all our seniors, between our football players, our band members, and our cheerleaders. Certainly a great group of all. As the camera gets brighter on my eyes. It is a chilly one here. It is Halloween night. We've switched up the garb a little. We've got the Spartan beanie up top. We've got the turtleneck to protect the neck. And we have no tent on us as the winds here are very high. Quite frankly, the game hasn't even started yet. I'm cold. I don't have my gloves, my mittens, so I might have to go to my car during halftime. And then that's that. So we'll be back with you momentarily for the start of tonight's game. We want to welcome you here on this beautiful Halloween night. If you're waiting for kids to come on over, grab some candy at the house, sit down, relax, make some hot cocoa, and watch some Spartan football here on UCTV. Thank you, folks, and we'll see you momentarily.
gentlemen, good evening and welcome here to the Knapp Torpy Complex, Sports Complex here in Bridgewater, New Jersey, the home of your Immaculata Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's game. The referee is Joe Ingato. The umpire is Billy Walsh. The head linesman is Chad McConnell. The line judge is Dwayne Gilliard. The field judge is Russell Serace. The side judge, Wayne Gore. And the game clock operator is Bob Ryan.
Password all of a sudden.
The password in that box,
Oh, the box up there?
which is should be.
Same as the other one, right?
Hey!
If that shot right there doesn't capture the essence of Halloween night, I don't know what does. A gibbous moon fills the skies of Somerset County.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome right here your Immaculata Football. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to ask you all to please rise. Remove your hats. For our opening prayer, to be said tonight by the principal of Immaculata High School, Mr. Ed Weber.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We begin tonight in prayer in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, we ask for your care and protection of our student athletes, for sportsmanship, and to remember that all of our talents are used for the glory of you. In a special way, we ask for the intercession of Mary, the patroness of both of our schools. All this we ask in Jesus' name, amen. Immaculate Heart of Mary, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you, Mr. Weber. And please remain standing as we honor American men and women who serve to keep it free for the playing of our national anthem as played by the Immaculata High School Spartan Marching Band. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the meeting of the captains at midfield. Immaculata, number 7, Go Almeida, number 8.
Good evening once again, Immaculata, and welcome to UCTV presented by Unitas Caritas. My name is Jacob Schmidt. We are here live once again on a beautiful but cold Friday night here at Torpy Field in Somerset County, New Jersey. Your Immaculata Spartans are 7-2 on the season, looking for their 8th win in the final game of the year here on Halloween. They take on St. Mary's of Rutherford, coached by head coach Paul Johnson. They're 4-5 on the year, 3-2 in the divisional conference. NJIC Patriot for them. We're just about a moments away from kickoff. They are out at midfield doing the coin toss. And I'm not sure who is due to receive, but we'll see as the teams come out. Here, game time, just a touch past 7 o'clock. Temperatures coming down into the low 40s. Heavy wind chill involved on that one as well. And the moon is out and shining bright here on the turf. We have a wonderful crowd on site here tonight for senior night. Once again, congratulations to all our football players, cheerleaders, and band members. And it looks like the Spartans are going to be the ones due to receive as St. Mary's has their kick team out there putting it up on the post. And we're going to get ready to kick this game underway momentarily.
Number 2, Damian Mack.
Damian Mack, one of the seniors for tonight, deep back to receive. Wind is blowing directly in St. Mary's face. And they're going to pooch this one low on the ground. And that one is going to roll out of bounds. That's going to be a flag, and the Spartans are going to have good territory in their own position. So while we do that, we'll take a look at the starting offensive lineup for your Spartans week in and week out. We got Jamie Marin spearheading the quarterback duties for the Spartans. Desir Spilly, Brian Slento, and Jaden Drake Murray in the backfield. Your big boys up front, CJ Montgomery, Jordan Harrison, Quay Lee Hardy, Luca Tadeo, Christian Tazi. And your receivers slash tight end for the night, Damian Mack, Quinn Hayden, and John McCabe. That's your Spartan 11. And while I was doing that, apparently we're going to kick off once again. That is the third week in a row we cannot get the game started cleanly on a kickoff. Looks like they don't even know where to set the ball either, so just like usual, we're not unaccustomed to nonsense going on in these games. We're going to get ready to get started once again here, kicking off from the 35-yard line into the wind. Hopefully this one serves St. Mary's better than the last. And we are underway. That one's booted high in the night sky down towards the left side, recovered by the Spartans down their left sideline. That one's taken down to around the 38-yard line, so marginally better field position for the Spartans, and they're going to take over in their own territory. You already heard the offense, so I don't need to go over that one again. As you see Marin coming out there with the play, huddling up his team, getting ready for the first time. You'll recall St. Mary's is a team the Spartans faced last year in the last game of the year. They were able to defeat them away on a Saturday morning game. Now we're here back at home as the first play goes to Spilly. And he fights himself forward for a few yards there, and they're going to have second and medium coming up. Now, I don't know the exact circumstances that are going around this narrative, but apparently Desir Spilly in the final game of tonight's regular season only needs 123 yards to eclipse the Immaculata Spartan single-season rushing record, which was set by notable Spartan alumni Theo Riddick in the 2008-2009 season for the Spartans. And he gets his day started with, looks like a 3-4 yard carry, so we'll see how this progresses the rest of the night. That one's direct snapped up to Salento, and he finds an open hole down the left side. He's coming across the 40. He's got one man to beat. He's going down towards the 20, down towards the 10, inside the 5. And they're going to call it a touchdown. Are they? I don't know. They haven't said anything yet. They're gonna put him down at the 1 foot line. Oh my goodness. Well, that's one of the things. That's one of the things you deal with as an announcer. You either front run the call from the referees or they come and tell you otherwise. And you know, that's the position we're in now. And the Spartans are going to have it at the 1 yard line. But nonetheless, a fantastic carry by Salento, being able to break that from the right side, cutting up the left, and getting all the way down into this territory. Marin and Spilly in the backfield. Spilly direct snap up the gut. And ball don't lie. Spartans in easy for the first touchdown of tonight's game. Dacier Spilly tacking on another one for his touchdown record. We'll take a look at that one again. Good blocking up front. Marin, the quarterback, gets up there, setting the lead block for Spilly, and the Spartans are going to have a quick 6-0 lead here with 10 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We have not been unaccustomed to the Spartans scoring quickly in any of the last month of this season, so no surprises there. As Mitch Carr on to attempt the extra point. Clean snap, clean hold. That one sneaks up the left side. Spartans 7, St. Mary's 0. Good start here at Torpy Field. We'll be back with you momentarily for the kickoff.
Point after is good. With 10:34 to go. Here in the first quarter. The Spartans of Immaculata 7. The Gales of St. Mary's 0. Mitchell Carr to kick off for the Spartans.
As we're ready to get underway here, back in the first quarter on UCTV, Mitch Carr and company ready to kick it away to St. Mary's. It's kicking with the wind, so we'll see how this one goes. Sends it a little bit short towards the left side. That one's recovered, going up the left side, cutting back right to St. Mary's. They got a lane down the right side, and they're going to get some good field position there, getting around the own 37-yard line, and there's going to be a flag thrown on the sideline. We'll wait and see what that one's all about. They're convening there. Not sure what that one was all about. Take a quick look at the Spartan defense here. Up front, your big boys, Jordan Harrison, Vito, Mark Gleese, AJ Gordon, CJ Montgomery. Linebackers, Brian Salento, Dacier Spilly, Jaden Drake Murray. And your corners, Micah Smith, Gavin Lewis, Quinn Hayden, and Damian Mack. That's the starting 11 there for the defense of the Spartans. First play for St. Mary's. Looks like a bit of a broken play. And they're going to be taken down behind the line at their own 36, loss of 3. And the Spartans getting it started early here on defense. We talked about St. Mary's, 4-5 on the season. They ended up losing their first 3 games, then won their next 3, and then lost the prior 2, and then have won last week 26-20 versus Garfield. So they have had a roller coaster of a season going back-to-back with wins and losses. The St. Mary's shotgun hands that up the gut and finds some space, met by a couple Spartans around the 38-yard line, and they're going to have a 3rd and long coming up. So as I was noting, up and down season all over for St. Mary's. They were in a close contest with the Spartans last year at their home turf, but Spartans were able to pull away handedly towards the end. Now they face Immaculata here on senior night at Sorpy. And they're looking at a 3-and-out early on in their first drive. 3rd and 10 to go. 2 receivers out left and right, 1 running back to the right. Passing situation for them. Dropping back, surveying, stepping up in the pocket, going out right, open space, trying to jump to the outside. And the Spartans jump all over that one. Big play there for number 59, Jordan Harrison, and that's going to send the St. Mary's punt team out. Immaculata covering all ends of the field there. Able to get a quick change of possession as number 5, Micah Smith, goes back deep to return for the Spartans. From their own 41, St. Mary's looks to punt it away. So get that one off. That one's sent out behind Micah Smith, and he's going to let that one go. That one's going to roll, and St. Mary's going to pick it up at the 31-yard line. Immaculata taking over once again here. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. Definitely a tale of a different tape that we've seen so far here tonight. Immaculata only has 1 touchdown and 1 possession through 4 minutes of the game. That might sound good to most, but considering the last 3 weeks that they've had, it's almost a bit of a abnormal stat, would you say? But they have another chance here to deliver another score here in the first quarter as they take over from their own 31-yard line. Marin and Spilly in the backfield, 1 receiver out right, fakes the handoff to Spilly, up to Micah Smith. Micah Smith down the left side. He's breaking a couple tackles. He's juking all over, gets to the middle of the field. He's down towards the 30. Couple guys to beat. Breaking tackles inside the 20, down to the 10, trying to stiff arm, fighting himself to the end zone, and that one's a touchdown. I'm calling that one all day. Micah Smith. 1 play, 1 touchdown. Let's take a look at that one again. Immaculata's running all over the place early on here tonight, and it is a party here in Somerville. Don't you forget it.
Mr. Carr in for the point after. Alec after the holder.
Mitch Carr on once again for the extra point. Kick is up. And that one is good for Mitch Carr. 14-0. 14-0 Spartans lead. And here at Torpy, Micah Smith goes trick-or-treating, and he finds himself a sweet 6 in the back of the end zone.
Mr. Carr set to kick off for the Spartans.
Welcome back here to UCTV. Spartans lead 14-0 here. 7 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kicking off to St. Mary's once again. 2 possessions, 2 scores for the Spartans. And they're partying early as Mitch Carr sends that one into the back of the end zone, and St. Mary's going to take over for a touchback.
Come out to the 40-yard line where they'll have it 1st and 10.
And as always, you hear our very own Kenny Craig on the PA announcing for tonight. Does a great job as always, especially with his pregame intros, making sure each and every one of our 40 seniors that we celebrated here tonight got their fair recognition with their family and friends. We'll get a shot of this eventually, but they got a cascade of posters all across the board tonight and fat heads, and it's just a great night to celebrate with everybody as St. Mary's starts in their own territory, and they're going to run that one up the middle, and they're taken down by a host of Spartans. Couple quick whistles.
George Bruton on the carry for the Gales.
St. Mary's has scored a decent amount of points in their games throughout the season. in their wins. Notably, they've scored 20, 48, 49, and 26. So they are an offensive scoring team, no doubt about that. But Immaculata's defense has just been fantastic so far. And, you know, we talked about the numbers the last 3 games. So we'll see how that holds tonight. But it's looking good for them so far as they put a man in motion. Hand it up off the middle once again, and they're stuffed for no gain. We're now going on 2 possessions in a row where I don't think I've seen a run outside the tackle box for St. Mary's yet. I'm not sure what their game plan is tonight with that stalwart defensive front up there for the Spartans, but, you know, to achieve a 4-5 record so far in the season, you got to know somewhat of what you're doing. So we'll see what they got going on here on 3rd and long. I'd assume it's a passing situation down in this territory, as they got 2 receivers flanked out left and right, 1 running back in the backfield. Dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, and 3 Spartans are all over him. Helmets are flying, and yards are being lost. And Immaculata is making St. Mary's look lost with only halfway through the first quarter. And it's a 4th and forever for St. Mary's, and they're going to have to kick this one away into the wind. Two possessions, 2 punts coming up for St. Mary's. Back at their own 12-yard line, Micah Smith is standing inside the 50-yard line. He's going to look to catch this one. He does. Stiff arms a guy, but only gets a few yards up there. But Immaculata is going to have good field position around their own 35-yard line.
Micah Smith down to return, stopped on the play by number 1, Jonathan Huertas.
You can probably hear it in my microphone, but the wind here is unbelievable. I have my laptop, it's gotten really strong now. Laptops and cases are flying around. As Immaculata tries to shift change, they don't get them on a jump there. As Almeida comes out there, he loses the football, but he dives back on it. A little bit stroke of luck for the Spartans, as Almeida comes in for the first time tonight, gets a quality carry, and is able to fall on it. I think it goes without saying that both the winds and the coldness of tonight contributes to those factors. I mean, most of these guys are out there wearing gloves anyways. I'm not, and I'm blowing in my hands every time I get the chance to mute my mic, so there's definitely going to be some loose balls. And you can see Almeida out there with no gloves as well, as he hands that one off to Spilly. Spilly's going to go wide right, cuts back inside, breaking multiple tackles, and he's going to go down around the 18-yard line. But there's going to be a flag thrown on the far side of the field, completely away from the play, so we'll see if the Spartans have done themselves dirty here. So we're waiting and seeing. Having a bit of a conversation. Immaculata gets smacked with a double whammy there. Illegal block in the back end after the play and unsportsmanlike. So that's going to push them back 15 yards. That's going to negate the run. And they're going to have 2nd and long coming up. They just keep walking back. I don't know when they're going to stop. And it looks like they're going to set it up right around midfield. Line to gain is the 31, or the 30, so it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 19.
personal foul.
Still having a discussion on the sideline over there with Coach Colombo. So the pacing was going good in this game until this moment. But, you know, that's how these things go. Still having a lengthy conversation. So, just going to sit tight, wait on that. Going to flash some graphics up there for you folks. Go head on over to www.unitascaritas.com. Click and select the feature link, join the club. All it takes is a $19.66 donation to help keep the Spartan tradition alive. We appreciate each and every one of you that join us week in and week out on UCTV. And we listen intently to all your feedback, and we just want to bring the best product to you possible. As I think we're about ready to go. You can never be so sure these days, but it looks to be so. Second along for the Spartans. Almeida hands it off to Salento. Salento breaks open the left side, and he's going to be taken down there. A few yards of a carry there. Third and long coming up. Inevitably probably going to be another passing situation, but I know I've said it, but to reiterate, with both the freezing temperatures and the wind, the passing game, I think, is going to be effectively neutralized for both parties. The only positives for the Spartans is they will be throwing downwind in this quarter, so we'll see how that affects. Almeida rolls out right, rolling, throwing deep downfield, and that one is overthrown. I think one of the things that has to be noted is this wind is so stiff that if you throw a ball at that angle, you're probably getting an extra 5 to 7 yards of air under that one pretty easily, honestly. So that's going to be one of the things that both these quarterbacks tonight are going to have to take into account is the wind. But the only person who doesn't have to take into account the wind is going to be Mitch Carr, as he's going to be able to send this one deep down and away, try to pin St. Mary's. As he kicks that one in the night sky, end over end, twirling. That one's going to hop and take a fierce kick into the back of the end zone, and St. Mary's going to take over with a touchback. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. St. Mary's still looking not only for points, but for a first down. So we'll see what they're able to come up with.
Drinks, candy, snacks, it's all available at the concession stand located behind the home bleachers.
First and 10 for St. Mary's. 2 receivers out right, 2 out left. 1 running back in the backfield. They send a man in motion. Dropping back, throwing towards the left side. And that one falls incomplete. Second and 10 coming up.
And that'll bring up second and 10.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
St. Mary's hands that one off. And no yards once again. The Spartans are just showing absolute domination on the defensive front so far tonight. Immaculata still St. Mary's still looking for a first down. So we'll see if they're able to get that one, as we're down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And the band is ripping it down there. They sounding great as always. Dropping back, looking to throw it, and absolutely punished by an Immaculata Spartan. Looks like that was number 22, Vito Mark-Gleese, coming in there. Let's see if we can take a look at that one again. Breaking through offensive line and making a quality stop there. Wonderful there for the Spartans. And this is not deja vu, but they are in fact kicking out of their own end zone once again. St. Mary's is, as they send that one off. And that one's going to be let go and downed at the 32-yard lines. Spartans taking over with quality territory once again. 1 minute and 16 seconds left in this first quarter.
First attack for the Spartans. Gales 32.
Spilly on the carry. Spilly breaking tackles inside the 20, down towards the 10, and that's another touchdown for the Spartans. Oh my goodness, they're just making it look too easy here tonight. My goodness. Desir Spilly's having himself a night. And St. Mary's just is no match for the Spartans here tonight, as that brings the score up to 20-0. Mitch Carr on to attempt the third extra point of the night. Clean snap, clean hold. And just like usual, Money Mitch Carr puts that in for the third time tonight. Spartans lead here at Torpy Field, 21-0, 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back with you momentarily here on UCTV.
Mr. Carr set to kick off for the Spartans. Brenda's in the center back deep for the Gale.
Mitch Carr sends this one back deep, and a gale force wind of
It goes in the end zone for
Lord knows how much sends Mitch Carr's kick out of the stadium, basically. And we have a player down on the field. That's Micah Smith. I'm not sure what happened there on a pretty evident touchback, but we'll wait and see what happens there. from what I'm hearing from the sideline and from Coach Colombo is that it seems that Micah caught an elbow from a player on St. Mary's right in the rib section. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look back at it here on my thing. And I mean, yeah, this is YouTube. You can rewind it. You can see it. It's hard to tell from the angle. You know, they were right in front of it. You know, you can make an argument it might have been a football play or not, but obviously it was a pointless endeavor with that ball sailing out of bounds. But Micah Smith was able to get up and walk off. Seems all right. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him or something, but he looks good to go on the sideline. I'm sure we'll see him back in the game soon as St. Mary's takes on offense once again. Setting a man in motion, faking the jet sweep. They're going to run up the middle now. They have space across the field, and the quarterback drops down around the 37-yard line. St. Mary's brings that across for no gain. There's 10 seconds left in this first quarter. They may or may not run this one out. We'll see. And there's a whistle. And the Spartans are going to call a timeout with 3.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Not sure what the idea is behind that, but we'll take a short break here, and we'll be back with you momentarily on UCTV.
Second down for the Gale. Ball on their own 39.
Welcome back here to UCTV.
Second and 9.
Probably the last play of the first quarter. 3 seconds left. St. Mary's 2nd and 9. And whether you consider a flag a play or not, we're going to have one more coming as St. Mary's draws the encroachment on the Spartans, and that's going to bring it to a 2nd and 4.
5-yard penalty.
So yes, the clock does say 0, but there is 3 seconds left here. 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, 1 running back in the backfield for St. Mary's. So they're going to hand that one up the middle once again. And to no surprise, they have run more plays up the middle than yards gained on that particular play. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Spartans 21, St. Mary's 0. We're headed to quarter number 2 here on UCTV. Don't go away.
Of the first quarter, the score is Spartans backyard 21. The Gales of St. Mary's 0. Third down.
Welcome back to UCTV. We're here for the start of the second quarter. And they get Immaculata to jump twice. 2 penalties in a row is going to get St. Mary's their first down. And, well, Spartans got tricked twice in a row there, so they are not treating themselves on this drive. But St. Mary's is ready to go, trying to get into Spartan territory for the first time tonight at midfield. I formation, hand that one up the gut. And they're going to get around, they're going to get a couple yards there. It's going to be 2nd and long coming up. I now have a guest who has joined me in the booth once again. So like we always do, reveal yourself.
Yes, hello, Jacob.
Rob,
my pleasure.
Good to hear from you again.
Join you here today.
Yeah.
In this vortex of Torpy Field, winds whipping. Great crowd here though for senior night.
Yeah. It's crazy how the weather works. As St. Mary's hands that one up the middle once again. Now they find some space coming down the left side. He's got Quinn Hayden to beat. And he's going to be pushed out at around the 22-yard line. Pretty close to the booth.
Yeah, that was almost in your lap, Jacob.
It's all right, Rob. I think I could hold my own against these
You
kids.
know what? I would not want to run into you, that's for sure.
But nonetheless, St. Mary's finally finds some daylight up the middle. And they are just threatening outside Spartan red zone territory.
Right in front of us here, we got a good vantage point.
Yeah, let's take a look at that shot, Rob. It's a good shot, Rob.
Steady,
we like that. Steady hands, Rob.
Yep. Let's see what we got going on.
Is that
here.
what you are for Halloween? You're dressed up as a professional camera operator?
That's right.
That's what's up. Looks like ball's on the floor.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Let's show us that zoom-in skills, Rob.
I got him. I'm in there. We're down there. Look at that. There we go.
Look at that. There we go. St. Mary's able to fall on it, but it's now going to bring down 2nd and 10 for them. Rob, you gotta tell me that they're serving hot chocolate at the booth tonight, man.
You know, well, last week when we were here, actually 2 weeks ago, when we had the phenomenal Chick-fil-A sandwich, which you know, is still bouncing around in my mind. They did not have any warm beverages, so we're gonna have to do a little investigative work. Head over and see if we can get a little something here. Nice little swing pass, incomplete.
We're gonna need someone on that. I mean, look, I know everyone that works here every Friday night does a fantastic job, and that includes all the wonderful folks over in the snack shack. But
and you know what?
I don't know who we need to contact. But we need some hot beverage diversity in there.
I know they're listening. I think they tune into that live stream. So, ladies, if you have something warm, nice warm beverage, feel free to send it on over. You know what though? I'm going to send a text, see if we can get something going here. We certainly want to get something lined up for the One Bite review.
Yeah, I mean, I can't just profess my desire over the airwaves and hope someone hears me. I'm not Gatsby. I'm not pointing the light over the bay. So. Well,
listen, you know, our viewership has increased here. Here we go, right in your living room.
Here we go. All right. That's about as close as a view as you'll get of Spilly and Company all night.
That's about as close as I want, too.
I thought for a second I was about to have to get low and athletic on that one, but
listen, whatever you do, just save that equipment, all right? Give up the body for the equipment. We can't buy that stuff twice, I assure you.
Yes. Well, just know, Rob, that if the equipment ever gets damaged during gameplay, you have a good call to action for a future donation campaign.
There we go.
4th down for St. Mary's. They need 5 yards to keep this ball. They're going to run this one up the gut. And a beautiful tackle made by Brian Salento. I think that's going to keep him short.
We got the ball.
The Spartans are throwing the ball on the field. It looks like,
they're short.
Spartans come up short. A fantastic tackle there by number 32, Brian Salento. Ankle tackle to bring him just a half yard short of the line.
That's right. You can see from our first down cam here that.
Oh, look at this. We got a first down cam now?
Of course we do.
Oh, my
I got to
goodness.
scoot 1 yard this way to make it the legitimate. Mr. Official's going to block me here, but there we go. Look at, I'm running out of headphone cord.
He's moving on
he's
purpose.
killing me.
He's moving on purpose.
He's laughing. There we go. We got him. He's laughing at us here.
He wants to shout out Mom and Dad on the camera.
Just say hi, Mom. There.
Quinn Hayden's looking to check if he's on the line. He's got to make sure he's looking at that. This is 1st and 10 for the Spartans at their own 11. Hand off to Salento up the left side, breaking through a couple tackles. He fires himself up towards the 20-yard line for a long gain. 2nd and short.
What happened to our Serafina here? She disappeared on me.
I don't know. She may or may not have frozen into an ice box.
I'm hoping she's counting out some hot chocolates for us.
The other question we should also be asking is where's Robert Jr.?
Yeah, that's a good question. I know he was over there. He was making a repair on Spilly's helmet a few minutes ago. He blew out a ear pad.
Well, he would have almost had to been making a repair on the entire streaming case as Spilly came diving over here on the sideline to make the tackle. Are we flying the drone tonight?
We are not. We tried to put it up, and we got warnings galore to take it down. And the problem is in this wind, Jacob, number one, it eats up a lot of battery, but number two, it will go into a self-preservation mode because it has to tilt so far, it just lets it fly. So the unfortunate thing is that, we're out here really, there's a lot of wilderness in two of the directions here at Torpy, and if that thing goes, you may not get it back. So we just had to make a decision. So we're on the end zone cam, which is swaying in the breeze, but I don't know how much useful video they're going to get out of that, but we didn't really have a choice. So
hey, Rob, there's nothing like watching film on a Monday morning with a little bit of motion sickness, right? You got to get the phalanges and the Johnson rods and the gyroscopics all aligned perfectly.
I guess
in
it depends what you were doing on Sunday. Really, it's going to dictate that one.
Yep. Salento carries that for another chunk of yardage. Gets them another Spartan first down. They're going to have a first down at their own 32-yard line as we approach the halfway point of this second quarter. Marin hands it off to Spilly. Spilly down the right side. Spilly broken again. Well, looked to be a little bit of a horse collar.
Yeah, it looked like it to me.
Let's take a look again, huh? Good kick out block there.
No, you know what? I think he got the jersey on that, Jacob.
Yeah, it's tough to call in real time on this screen.
Here we go. Let's look from this is a good shot to see it. Yeah, he got the jersey.
Yeah, well, interesting.
I think. I don't know.
Great camera work there by Serafina.
That was Serafina. She came back just in time to get the good shot for us. She is freezing, folks.
You should see how she looks right now. The lips are chopping from the chilliness.
I'm just glad it has, stable track on it. So.
The steady hands are artificial.
And let me tell you, Serafina is a trooper. I don't know if you guys know this, but last week she had her wisdom teeth taken out, like, I think it was a day before the game, maybe 2 days. There was no question whether she was going to be at that game. She was not going to miss it. Showed up, put in a great performance as usual.
Yeah.
And she's been a tremendous asset to UCTV.
As that one sent up to Salento straight up the gut. It looks like he was taken down behind the line, but he did get a few yards before his forward progress was stopped. And also, Rob, in the spirit of keeping up the Sinatra alias that you hold so dear to me on every one of these home games, if I had my wisdom teeth taken out, you wouldn't see me move from the couch with my bowl of ice cream for at least 3 days. So, but it's scheduled on a Monday. That's all I'll say.
Well, we are men, right? So we play that card.
3rd and short, and St. Mary's didn't seem to be fooled, but Desir Spilly makes the most out of nothing, and Spartans are going to be really close to the first down, if not getting it, and I would not be surprised in the slightest if they go for it.
I'll tell you what, though, Jacob, and it looks like they're going to get it, but St. Mary, to their credit, I mean, they're starting to figure out this offense a little bit, and definitely, you know, they're not ripping off 20, 30-yard runs like they were earlier. So let's see if St. Mary's can pull this closer.
Look, I think if you look just in the context of football, if you're up 21-0, getting close to halftime, you're stoked about that. You're excited. But from what we've seen from the Spartans the last 3 games, it almost seems like it's anyone's game as Marin throws a deep ball down the right side, and that one just sails out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to throw any kind of passes here tonight. I mean, we saw that one bow through. It was like, I mean, it looked like that could have been a punt. That thing went off like
shot out of a cannon.
It did. So difficult. I mean, you might be able to get some short stuff, but these long passes, it's going to be a challenge to try and even get that in the vicinity.
Yeah, I would. The wind is blowing kind of in the Spartans' face on this drive, and as we talk, the wind has completely subsided right now, which is funny. There we go. As it picks back up, yeah, you'll know because you can hear it in the feedback of the mics.
I want to see if I can try and get you. There's some crossfaders and stuff we can do here. Let's see if we can.
And talking about. That might have been excessive, but the Spartans, St. Mary's figures that one out and takes down Desir Spilly a good few yards behind the line. As we take a look at the replay here once again, I mean, the whistle was blown long after 72 came in and threw him down, so you would definitely see that called in the NFL, but looks like they're going to let him play here. And if I start sounding like a robot, just know it's Rob's fault, everyone.
Yeah.
Current timeout, 3rd and long for the Spartans. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter.
All right, I made some adjustments. It seems to be a little bit better here.
Check, check. 1, 2. All right. Sounding all right.
I think I got some issues here too. I got to adjust mine.
Yeah. You got to make those the same settings. Always got to perfect the voice because, just love hearing myself talk. So, as Marin rolls out to the left side, they're going to throw a quick little pass complete to Quinn Hayden. Quinn Hayden down the left side. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds. Just short of the mark, I believe. Wait and see officially where this one ends up.
37-yard line.
Looks like the Spartans are at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. Let's see what they.
The chain guy, I can't see where he's spotting up, but it looks like it's 4th and medium, 4th and 5, give or take.
4 or 5, yep.
And the Spartans are going for it as we get down to around the 2-minute mark. of this game.
4th and 4 for the Spartans.
4th down. Can the Spartans come up big? Marin outright looking to pass, steps up, fighting for extra yards, pushing him. He's in the sky.
We got the tush push, a new.
I want to watch that again. I don't know. I can't assume. I don't know.
No, we got to see the back.
Yeah,
the back angle of this one.
I got to see this one again. This one's gonna be
That
good.
might put a whole new twist on the tush push right there. Look at
For a minute, Marion was standing 8 feet tall, and I'm not sure what the chain gang's doing over there.
No, I think they were mesmerized as well. I don't know.
Oh, they're bringing out the. You're bringing out the mark.
I haven't seen this in
my goodness.
all season.
Oh man, if only we had a camera down there right now. Oh, that'd be funny. Let's see what we could see here. I have not seen this in high school football in
Look at this.
forever.
Serafina's got him on the chain.
What does it
Let's
look
see.
like?
No, short.
Oh my goodness.
Short. They pulled out the index card like the old Miami game. You remember that one?
Yeah, they're all pointing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I cannot believe I just saw that. I know pulling the chain gang out for a inches situation is not like unheard of, but I don't think I've ever personally saw it commentating a game. So
Right.
I guess at the high school level.
Well, there's so many variables in that procedure right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because first off, the chain is about 3 yards off the main line, so they're like marking that 3 yards.
Yeah, and
I don't want to bore everybody at home, but
you got to trust them to run out on the field perfectly,
right,
and all that jazz.
We get a pass, number 1.
St. Mary's completes a pass over the middle. Gets good chunk yardage there. It's going to get them to around midfield. And there's 1 minute and 35 seconds left to go. My clock operating skills tonight are on par with that of Waquaic and other away games we've been to. But clock is running. This is most definitely a 2-minute offense for St. Mary's. 3 receivers left. Quarterback trying to scramble away. Gets away. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by the Spartans. 1 man to beat.
Jordan Harrison is taking it to the house.
And Jordan Harrison puts it in the end zone for the Spartans. Let's take a look at that one again. Oh my goodness. They had St. Mary's running around all over the place. And the scoop and score for the Spartans puts them back on the board once again here in this second quarter.
I'll tell you, just when St. Mary's was showing signs of life, the Spartans shut them down. Big time recovery on the fumble. Jordan Harrison taking it in for a score. And just like that, Jacob, 27-0.
Yeah.
If that doesn't take the wind out of your sail, I don't know what does.
I don't know. I've also used up all my Halloween puns in the first 2 quarters, for the most part.
All right. Well, let's see if I can stir up a fresh cauldron.
There we go. That's one.
All right.
Yeah.
On the game.
Did you cover the what is a gale routine?
A gale? No, I have not got. I did not get there yet. They heard the soliloquy last year. I was going to save it for the second half, but if you'd love to take that one on, you could be my guest.
That might be something we take a poll, see what people think around here.
I'm not gonna lie, I learned what it was last year and I forgot.
You know what? I had an educated guess. I just cheated, and it wasn't what I thought it was, but it was close.
Also, I believe the Spartans are going for 2 now, based off the penalty.
There was a penalty.
As Salento takes it up the gut.
It's good.
And he's gonna be in for the score. That's gonna make it 29-0. So if you're doing a box pool at home, 9-0 is definitely an unusual score.
Let me tell you something. You weren't happy when you pulled the 9 right now. A world of hope. You have a world of hope.
Yeah.
the 9, the 2. The 2's back on the board.
Yeah, always love getting caught with the 9-5.
Yeah.
You know, why can't it ever be 0-0 or 7-0? Get the touch scores. Nah.
That's usually like first quarter, second quarter.
Yeah.
You get those guys 0-0, 0-7, 7-0. They get to 10-7, and you pick it up.
But yeah, if this score holds here with 48 seconds, 29-0 is definitely a unusual score.
I'll tell you though, that is definitely a tough one for the Gales to stomach because you know, they were moving the ball, looked like they had signs of life, and then, you know, the quarterback just tried to do too much on that one, I think. Jacob trying to spin around, and he was fighting for his life back there. Unfortunately, he got poked away, and Spartans capitalized.
Mitch Carr kicks this one, and the Gales on the return take that down to around the 30-yard line, which they're going to try once again here with a minute and 2.
I'll tell you, it was pretty impressive that kickoff went that far going into the wind.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it time and time again so far on the broadcast, and it's hard to adequately describe what the conditions are like here without actually being here. Yeah. But if having to toggle the microphone settings is any indication, then, you know,
listen,
you would
by
understand.
what we can hear in our headphones, if they're hearing at least half of that.
Right.
And there's a nice pass up the middle, complete. Brings them almost to midfield.
Yeah, St. Mary's having luck throwing over the middle of the field so far. They've gone doubles left and right for the most part, but sending out 3 guys on the left has been dutiful for them so far, as the Gales are going to take this one running down, breaking a couple tackles from the Spartans, and going to click out of bounds. 32 seconds on the clock. And the Gales have gotten themselves quickly over to midfield.
You know what? I'm gonna go beat feet over to the snack.
Okay.
Then get us a one bite, get us something here. So I'm gonna bow out, Jacob.
Dawning on the first half, Rob is gonna go on a reconnaissance mission for halftime. As the Gales got 3 receivers left, try to throw that one over the middle. Spear chucks the ball right in Salento's chest. It pops off him for an incomplete pass. 30 seconds, and 3rd down coming up for the Gales. Third and 9 for the Gales. 3 receivers out left, 1 out right. 1 running back in the backfield. Dropping back, pressured by Spartans, thrown over the left side, and that one falls incomplete. 4th down, 25 seconds left. And depending on what happens here, the Spartans might have an outside chance at another score. Looks like the Gales are going to go for it here. If they don't convert, they put themselves in a bit of a precarious territory, as the Spartans would take over at around midfield. I believe they have at least 2 timeouts left, so it's not the outside the realm of possibility to see a score. But it first depends on the Gales, as they're going to throw over to the left side. That one's picked off by the Spartans. And you know what? Guess it works. Number 11, Gavin Lewis on the interception. If we wanted to get technical with it, probably would have been better off for Gavin Lewis not to catch it, because then they would have turned over on downs around past the 50-yard line. But, you know, with the way the Spartans have been playing the score, let the young man put an interception up on his stat sheet. Because we're down to 17 seconds. Spartans are going to take over at their own 45-yard line. And there's a 5-yard flag on the Spartans. I don't guess there was too many men on the field. That's what I'm hearing. So the Spartans now back to their own 40-yard line. 17 seconds left to go. Into the wind, tough to throw. Marin rolls out left, throws a deep ball. They're taking a long shot down the left side, intended for Spilly. That one goes incomplete. 11 seconds left. Flag down on the left side of the field. We'll wait and see who that's on. Pass interference defense. That's going to move the Spartans up. $11 seconds, Spartans at the Gales 45. I would assume they just try to throw a deep ball here. Marin drops back, looking deep, throwing over the middle. That one falls incomplete. 5 seconds left. And the Gales are going to take a timeout with 5 seconds left. We'll be back momentarily here on UCTV. Welcome back to UCTV. Rob Helwig has joined me back in the booth.
Hello, hello.
He has brought Bounty of Plentiful. It's Halloween night here, but it almost feels like Thanksgiving.
Well, it's not my first rodeo, Jacob. You put me on a mission, I take my mission seriously. Big shout out to the crew in the Snack Shack. Doing a phenomenal job. I know we don't rate the service, but it's off the charts, Jacob, over there.
Oh, well, we don't rate the service because it's already implied that the service is a 10 out of 10, of course.
That's right. You know, I was trying to get a unbiased, but
I'll cut you off real quick, as Marin, I think, is going to try to take a heave down into the end zone. He's going to throw this one deep down the right side of the field, looking for someone. And what just happened? What just happened?
Go to instant replay.
Are you kidding me? I can't click. What just happened? I couldn't even see that.
He caught it. Look at this. He ripped it out of his hands.
Oh my goodness. Show me the other view. What just happened on that? I cannot believe I just saw that.
Oh, that blocked our view.
Oh my god. Wow.
Let's go back to the first. Let's go back to the first view.
We gotta take a look at that one again. We'll go back to it in a second once Mitch Carr kicks this one up. But
he ripped it right out of his hands. Jacob.
Yeah, a Gale caught that, and then he took that out.
It looked like it was almost intercepted, and then he ripped it right out of his hands.
Who ended up catching that?
I'm not sure.
Is that Damian Mack?
Yep.
Damian Mack, the walking highlight tape.
All right, let's take a look at that one again.
All right, let's see.
Here we go. Yeah, he just ripped it right out of his hands.
Wow. My goodness.
That angle would have been nice.
That's
we
tough.
got cut off.
We'll take a look at it one more time here.
Oh, you know what? It bounced up. It bounced up.
It looks like it hit him in the. It just looks like it hit him in the chest plate, and it just fell in Mac's hands. But that's what you get when you take a chance.
Yeah.
The Spartans up 35-0 at the first half. Oh my! I cannot believe what I just saw.
I can't believe that.
I couldn't
either.
even make a call on that. I was looking. I saw that. I was looking for the ball. I was like, I don't see the ball.
What
and then everyone
catch.
started screaming down there. I was like, oh my goodness.
I had my head buried in his monitor trying to see what the heck was going on.
You know, I'm standing here like I have like a monocle on trying to look at it. So, oh my goodness.
I haven't been that excited since the 8.4 empanada.
You know, the funny thing is that I think Damian Mack might be responsible now for two of the greatest plays we've seen on UCTV. If we kick it back to the Paul VI blocked field goal return late in that fourth quarter to tie the game up.
Yeah.
Obviously, the result at the end wasn't what the Spartans wanted to yield, but that was an iconic
scoop and
play.
Go.
Yeah.
And an iconic call. And thank you for cutting me off right at the beginning of that play, because I would have stepped all over that moment.
As Mitch Carr sends that one in the sky and makes it 36-0.
That's right, Money Mitch.
You know, Rob, we like to riff-raff. I knew the Spartans were trying to just make something happen. And I just felt something.
Well, you know, Jacob, you are the professional. You have you have your finger on the pulse of the game better than I. That's why I like to just kind of casualty roam in here when, quite frankly, the scores start to get a little bit out of control, and help you out a little bit on some banter. So it was you nailed it. You knew something was coming. You just had that feeling, and sure enough, the Spartans delivered. 35-0, go 36-0, thanks to the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Well, Rob, the 9-0 box doesn't hit, unfortunately.
No.
In shambles.
Not yet. Not yet. It's not out of the question, though.
Well, that is the end of the first half here. Spartans 36, St. Mary's 0. I honestly don't think the score completely reflects the game that St. Mary's has been playing. There's just been a lot of crazy things that have gone on with that.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately for them, Immaculata has just had it going on the last month. October is the Spartans' month, it seems like. And on Halloween, they're not short of any treats.
That was a great play. Great way to end it.
Well, Rob, we'll take a momentary break here.
Let's take a little break. Let's get our palates cleansed, and let's get into this one-bite review here.
Yeah, don't go away, folks. In a few minutes here at halftime, we're going to have our one-bite review, the last one of the regular season, all done up. But at first, please take a look at the video we run every week. Good promo for our wonderful school.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Dear Mom.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Thank you for sending me to Immaculata.
Thank you for transferring me to Immaculata.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to attend Immaculata.
Thank you for sending me to Immaculata.
Thank you for transferring me to Immaculata.
Thank you for letting me come to Immaculata. I know I don't say it enough, but the decision to send me to Immaculata has truly changed my life.
I know the decision wasn't easy, with challenges like the distance, the financial commitment, transitioning from public to private school, and not knowing anyone when I started. Despite all of that, you made it happen.
Although it was a scary transition coming in so late as a junior,
I was met with members of administration who showed me exactly what the culture of Immaculata High School is centered around. Now, as I walk around, greeted with signs instilling the values of this school, faith, scholarship, service, and friendship, I know that we made the right choice.
The opportunities that have been provided to me here are unique from any other school.
I've been able to grow spiritually and academically in a tight-knit community. All of the teachers and staff here are rooting for me, pushing me to become the best version of myself.
Immaculata caters to my interests and aspirations, providing me with classes and extracurriculars to challenge me and help me excel. I was invited to join the Marian Scholars Program, a research program that encouraged me to pursue and research my interests.
Thank you for transferring me to a place where students are a reflection of how Immaculata creates fine young men and women. Teachers greeted me by name and were eager to help with anything I needed. And soon I found myself saying hello to people all over the school.
Immaculata's campus ministry has allowed me to serve the community for the better.
The service opportunities here are endless. Being able to help people has been incredibly rewarding.
Through campus ministry, monthly mass, and confession, I can truly say that since coming to Immaculata, I've grown stronger in my faith.
The plethora of extracurriculars have allowed me to find my passions and get involved. Immaculata also gave me the opportunity to explore interests I didn't know I had, including performing arts and service. These last 3 years have been amazing. I've been able to play 3 varsity sports, volleyball, basketball, and softball, while also pushing myself in the classroom through the Marian Scholars Program.
Coming to Immaculata has enabled me to try new things, such as football, track and field, and becoming a part of the music department, as well as being a member of the Marian Scholar Honor Program.
As a senior, I can look back on all I've accomplished with pride, being part of the Monsignor Kelly Leadership Initiative as a peer leader, running indoor track and field, contributing to the Black Student Union as an officer, and playing on the varsity baseball team, and so much more.
The new opportunities that Immaculata has given me and will continue to give me during my next 2 years is all because of you guys, and for that, words can never describe how truly thankful I am.
Immaculata has become so much more than a school to me. It is my family.
At Immaculata, I've found a supportive community that encourages me to step out of my comfort zone and become the best version of myself.
It's hard to believe I've only been here a short time because it already feels like I've been a part of this community for years.
Being a part of all of these extracurricular activities has been so rewarding.
Immaculata has been an experience I will never forget, with lifelong friends and relationships that wouldn't be possible without you guys.
I know how much Immaculata has meant to our family, and I am so grateful to be a part of it.
You've always loved seeing me pursue my passions, and I can't thank you enough for making that possible.
You've done a lot of great things for me, and I can say that one of my favorite things that you've done for me is letting me go here.
Thank you so much for sending me here. I love you. Love, James.
I love you both so much. Love, Caroline.
I love you, Mom and Dad. Love, Riley.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to Immaculata. Love, Syra.
I love you, Mom. Love, Jaden.
I love you both. Love, Lila. I'm forever grateful, and thank you so much. Love, Jeffrey.
How many times in my life?
time, give it up for the Immaculata Football Marching Band. Tomorrow they will be headed to Robbinsville High School down in Robbinsville, New Jersey, where they will be competing in the New Jersey State Championships. In Group 2 open, we wish them the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Spartan Marching Band.
Welcome back here to UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. That was our very own Spartan Marching Band coming out in full force to us tonight with their rendition. They've been doing a great job all season, and we very much appreciate all of their efforts with that. But now, it's for the moment we've all been waiting for, and Rob is absolutely jonesing at the opportunity to do this.
I am. I think we may have made the wrong
Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
I think we should have had the sandwich before the band went on. We, wanted to respect the band and their performance, but here we are.
Well, we're here with the One Bite Review Stadium Eats. And Rob, what do you have for us tonight?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different than last time. So we're going again with the Chick-fil-A, but we went with the combo. So not only are you going to get the Chick-fil-A, you're also going to get the Doritos, along with a Coca-Cola one or no sugar, whatever.
We got it, yeah.
So yeah, and because I pay attention to your reviews. I got you the Polynesian sauce.
Oh, okay.
And you raved about it so much, I'm going to try it this week.
All right. Well, I don't want to be a rain on your parade, but it was the sweet and sour.
Now we're going to try the Polynesian.
I want to try a new flavor. So we got the Chick-fil-A sandwich. We got the Cool Ranch Doritos. You're not a cheesy Dorito guy? You like the Cool Ranch?
I like the Cool Ranch.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the the yellowing of the fingers and all that stuff. So.
And then we got a Coca-Cola Zero. My girlfriend would be really happy to see me drink one of these. So I'm gonna probably have a biased review on that one. But
she's already giving you suggestions, huh?
you know how it goes, Rob.
She tuning in? Tuning in right now?
Oh well. If Coke Zero is on the camera, you know that's where she's at. So.
All right, here we go.
We could start this off with a
Coke.
Cheers. So, like always.
All right, we got what we were expecting.
It's crisp. It's crisp.
Yeah.
It packs a punch. Delivers a flavor.
Delivered by the Snack Shack staff.
Yeah.
Perfect. Not too cold. Got a little bit.
I'm gonna sniff the Chick-fil-A sandwich in here, and it's not because my nose is frozen.
And listen,
I just need the warmth.
This thing is still warm, despite the fact.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
Since the beginning.
It's been crazy out here.
So I'm definitely. You can't see what I'm doing here, folks, but I am applying this. Oh, I didn't get napkins. Well, that was.
We are in big trouble now, Buster.
All right, Polynesian sauce is being laid down. It's being laid down rather liberally, too.
Because we got the Spartan boys coming in for the second half behind us out here.
Yeah, here they are.
So, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. You know what that's from, Rob?
I don't.
Penguins of Madagascar?
Yeah.
Come on, you never watched that?
No.
Robert. I'm disappointed. You know what?
This sauce. Listen, I'm going in. This sauce is getting all over me. I gotta.
All right. Well, I decided not to wear the tie today because it still hasn't gotten dry cleaned yet. So I'm gonna dive in here and let you know. Rob, take it away with what you want to say here.
It's good. Just like I dreamt it was gonna be. You want a bite? Oh, look at this. We got this kid eating me out of house and home. Never enough, Jacob. You'll see one day.
Oh.
It's good. It's warm.
The Polynesian sauce, I dig. I don't know if I've had it. It's look at the gooey, the the gooey texture, consistency of it. Whoa. Should have known better.
Yeah.
Well, the wind started flying around here, but
that just shows you how strong the wind is, folks. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
You know, there's obviously no better way to finish a meal than to wipe it down with a Coke Zero, right? So, you know, Rob, I really got to give it plus points for staying warm. The Chick-fil-A baggage is A1.
Well,
but the fact that I'm having issues formulating thoughts and keeping my body temperature regulated, I feel a bit in and out about things.
Let me just tell you something. That it's no accident that these are warm, because I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit on this. I don't know if I should, but I am. Chick-fil-A has very stringent standards on these sandwiches being delivered to the stadium. They have to be delivered in a certain amount of time from which they were made, and if they're not sold, they come in heated units, and if they're not sold within a certain period, they cannot be sold. They're returned.
Really?
Yeah, that's 100% correct. So they want to make sure that even though it's a remote situation, that their product is being presented as well as possible. So, I mean, the staff back there doing a phenomenal job. That's right. I told you I'd give you a shout out, and I did.
There's the cheap pop.
And it wasn't even a promo, right? I paid full retail for this, so there was no coercion involved. But again, they do a great job back there, and they did make a suggestion, which I may take them up on, is getting a TV back there so that people can see the game.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be streaming us, right? But
yeah. And speaking of streaming us, I'm gonna send it back down to the field since we're starting.
Yep.
So we'll we didn't even get a rating on the.
Well, we're rating the whole package, Jacob. We haven't gotten to the Doritos yet, so.
Oh, you're right. I gotta bring the service aspect into it as well. I will say though, as I put the scoreboard back up here, I will say that considering I am losing feeling in my extremities, this is serving as a beautiful chance to save my hands from frostbite.
I'm into the Doritos. I'm through the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Jacob's got to focus a little bit. I'll take over some of the commentary.
It feels like I'm in a decathlon of like eating and broadcasting and all this jazz.
Yeah, well, listen, you're with a professional here, Jacob.
Yeah, we only do things by the book here.
That's right. Spartans on defense. Gales the ball at the 20. Hands off. Stiff arm to no avail, taken out of bounds at about the 24. Pick up a 4 for the Gales.
We've had a lot of action down here by the booth.
We have. Can you imagine if they make an entrance into our area here at this point?
Oh my God.
It would be catastrophic.
I would have gotten Polynesian sauce all over me.
I love it.
I would have been going out tonight dressed as a guy drenched in Chick-fil-A.
Special guest.
I'm done with the sandwich. We'll finish that down with a Coke Zero. As the Gales are going to throw that down the right side. And that's almost picked off by the Spartans.
Yeah, the receiver had to turn into a defender on that one, knocked it down.
Yeah, very close. The Coke Zero's all right. It's served nice and cold, which I don't know how it couldn't be on a night like this. I don't know if it's serving me so well in this capacity, but you know, I'll deal with it. And now to the Cool Ranch chips. Cool Ranch, feeling like Cold Ranch right now on my hands.
It's beyond cool.
Yeah. This might be the first time I've ever eating a chip that tastes like it came out of the fridge. Although it does give me reminders as the Gales dump it off on a 3rd and 5 here and come up well short of the first down. It's going to be a 4th down once again. It is legitimately so cold out that the bag that was sitting here has gotten cold, and it almost in a way reminds me of summer when, you know, it's hot out. You pack the cooler with your subs and your chips and your drinks and all that, and you pull the chip bag out and it's cool because it was sitting on top of the ice and the cool sandwiches. It's giving me flashbacks to better days in the sun. But here we are on a chilly, spooky October night, Halloween. The Coke Zero is sitting in my throat, and Micah Smith is vying for a return. He's going to not get anywhere, but
no, he was smothered on that one.
The Spartans are going to take over at the 46-yard line of the Gales.
All right, you ready to put a number on this thing, Jacob? Put this dog to bed. It's getting a little long in the tooth here.
Sure. we're already, and I mean that about. I might mean that about the game. I might mean it about this. I'm not sure which. But yeah, Chick-fil-A, good as always. Polynesian sauce exceeded my expectations. The Coke Zero, I don't know. I think I'd rather just go with a regular Coke, in my humble opinion.
You know, I almost did it, and then I'm like, let's go with the Coke Zero. But you live and you learn.
Yeah. Well, I have. I'm gonna have to learn to love Diet Coke and Coke Zero for reasons aforementioned.
Yeah,
so, you know,
I feel your pain.
It's just it's an assimilation thing for me now. But you know, the chicken sandwich and Cool Ranch chips, beautiful combo. Beside the fact we missed out on a couple napkins and that my hands are completely worthless in this moment right now. I'm going to go out and say that despite battling the elements, I'm going to give it a 8.1 as Salento gets another big carry there and gives the Spartans a first down. I set a score, and I'm going to stay with it.
Yeah. Listen, again, another solid performance by the staff here at Torpy, coming in strong. I love my Chick-fil-A. The Polynesian sauce, it was a little too viscous for me, or not viscous enough, I should say. Little runny.
Runny? Did you see? Mine was. I thought mine had a lot of.
Yeah, I saw yours. It ended up on my sweatshirt. Anyway, I'm coming in. I'm in the same neighborhood. Oh, ball. I think the Gales might have picked that one up.
That was a big hit. We'll take a look at that one again. As Almeida had handed off to Spilly.
I never really got a clean grasp of it. It looks like, I think it was Almeida got in there under the pile and scooped it back up.
Yeah.
So
I forgot our replay camera, our back replay camera is also us in the booth.
So anyway, here we go. You came in at 8-1. You know, Jay, I'm going to come in. I'm coming in at an 8. I'm going to do 8-6. 8-6 on this one.
Yep.
Hit the spot. I needed it in the worst way. It sat for a long time. Was still warm. Polynesian I might not do again. But be that as it may, they delivered on the package, the Doritos. The Coke won. I think if we had a Coke, we might have been up in the 9s. That's how much I enjoyed that sandwich.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Also, just want to give a quick bonus review. We got cheese sticks here that this year Spilly's father has been bringing all season, except for the last 2 games. I was very humbly disappointed, but he came back in full force for this last game. Listen, I work on Fridays before the game, whatnot. Don't really get a chance to eat as much as I want to. He comes full stacked with a cooler.
Yeah.
As Almeida rolls out right, he's going to throw this ball down and almost.
Oh, we got a.
Micah Smith almost makes another amazing play. And we'll click the replay on that.
See if we got that in time. Yeah, we did.
Almost a beautiful catch.
See if we got the back angle. Oh.
The back angle is us, Rob.
Oh, look at that shot by Brian Tazi. We just saw a still image of it.
Just off the fingertips.
Yeah.
Are you still going to visit us next year, Mr. Tazi?
I will be.
All right, awesome. He's a trooper through and through. His son will be moving on from Immaculata. Brian literally shoots thousands of photos each game, calls them down to probably the 200 best photos.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Mr. Kazi, for all you do. And thankfully, he'll be back next year, he says. So we're going to hold him to that.
Yep.
And I think we just lost power on our camera.
Alrighty. We'll cut to the main view.
Yeah, but back to Mr. Spilly, who hooked us up all year with the cooler and the cheese.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, folks. Jacob pops these cheese sticks like Tic Tacs. I mean, he really does enjoy them. And there was a week as Salento takes it down to the 12-yard line where, unfortunately, Mr. Spilly had an accident, a car accident, and the cooler got stuck with the car, which is why you didn't have your cheese sticks for a couple weeks. The cooler was sitting in his car. So we're back in action, and Jacob's back popping those cheese sticks.
Yeah.
And getting the nutrients he needs to take you guys through 4 quarters.
And not to sound so not caring about that. Obviously, look, if anyone gets in a car accident, it stinks. But at the end of the day, if you're not the one in the car or owns the car, it doesn't really affect you. But his car accident affected me because I was not getting cheese sticks on Friday, so I was upset about that. But thankfully, everything's all right. Got him back in the booth this week. Gatorades and cheese sticks abundant. Living the dream here. You know, if I can't go out trick or treating anymore, this is certainly a great treat. Batch of cheese sticks by my side for whenever I need them. So, yeah. That's a beautiful nightcap on our review, One Bite Reviews. Depending on how the playoff situation sets up for the Spartans.
Yeah, I mean, there's an outside shot. We might be back here at Torpy one more time. Oh, just a little bit short. Mike Haynes on the carry.
And all the Spartans getting in on the action once again as we're down to a minute and a half left in this third quarter. It's been a running clock due to the score. But Immaculata looking to put it in the end zone once again. Almeida and Salento in the backfield. Direct snap to Salento. Salento up the gut, fires himself forward, and that's another Spartan touchdown. Brian Salento with another score on the night brings the Spartans lead 42-0. 39 seconds left to play. Mitch Carr on to attempt the extra point for the Spartans. That one is up and good. Spartans 43, St. Mary's 0. Running clock is going to make this go to the fourth quarter for kickoff. And we'll be back with you momentarily here on UCTV.
St. Mary's 0. Mitchell Carr set to kick off for the Spartans.
Welcome back to UCTV. Spartans ready to kick it away. Carr sends that one back. It's touched by the Gales. Gales are going to pick it up at their own end zone. Gets hit by a couple Spartans and eventually taken down around the 11-yard line. It has just been the Spartans' night tonight, and they are going all over the place as that is the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes left to play in this Spartan regular season, and it seems to be all but a coronation walk once again. And I'm going to bring another new guest in the booth here, our weather analyst, Serafina Rosati. Serafina, can you tell everyone at home how the weather is?
It's cold.
Thanks, Serafina.
You're welcome. It's really cold, Jacob.
Yeah, that is true. That just goes without saying. Thank you very much. So you got a little bit of costume garb on tonight. What are we rocking with?
I forget. Wait.
Leopard?
Yeah.
Cheetah?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to do yours?
Do what?
You want me to give you some cheetah?
No. Face paint might feel worse than
It's actually makeup. Not face paint.
Well, however you want to spin it.
Same thing.
All I know is when I dress up in Halloween costumes, next time I dress up in a Halloween costume, I'm gonna make sure it's got like a space heater in it.
Oh, good idea.
I mean, if so, I might dress. You know what I think I want my costume to be? I think I want to dress up as a space heater.
I think I want to dress up as summer, like the season.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly insane how quickly the weather has turned. Last night I got out of my car, home from the gym after it rained, and it was hot out. It was hot. No, last night it was hot. After the rain, there was no wind. It was just a nice temperature. Now it's just unbelievable. And incomplete pass there by the Gales sets it to third down. The crowd has thinned out here.
There's no one here besides parents, I think.
Yeah.
And family.
Well, I think it's fair to say that
it's freezing.
This game, well, yes. I think it's fair to say that this game is merely just one where everyone's waiting for the clock to hit 0. Immaculata may have had the most dominant month in high school football history. I mean, obviously that's an egregious statement, but we're just being superlative here.
October might just be the Spartans' month.
Immaculata scored 200 points and gave up 0 actual points. It's been unbelievable. As Immaculata is obviously up right now 43-0, and
we've had a good October.
Yeah. As long as the Spartans can keep it rolling into November, we can maybe see something from them.
So my question, you just scared me.
That one's deep thrown to the Gales, and they're going to probably call defensive pass interference on that and give them a first down.
Jacob, I just want to interrupt here for a second. For those of you, if we still have some viewers at home watching, tomorrow there is a charity cornhole tournament going on at the school, the Frank DeStefano Memorial Cornhole Tournament. We have about 40 teams entered into the tournament. It's a great day. There'll probably be 200 people in attendance. It's a great opportunity to come down. You don't have to pre-register just to attend. If you are going to play, you got to get on there tonight and get your team in. But Frank DeStefano, Google it, cornhole tournament, come on down. Beverage, food, everything you want tomorrow. A bunch of Immaculata alumni are going to be there. Frank was an alum from the class of '89. The proceeds go to fund scholarships for students who have whose families have experienced hardship because of cancer. So come on down, support the cause, and watch some good cornholing going on. So thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me jump in here. So
thank you for that, Rob. Yeah, so you heard it here first. Big cornhole tournament going on at Immaculata tomorrow. Show up if you'd like. Register tonight if you want to play. We have a lot of great events going on, and that's just another aspect of the community that goes on. Rob, you'd be surprised. We do have a good amount of folks watching at home, as they have known by now in the last month. The second half of these games have merely just turned into, my own podcast, and people may or may not like to listen to it as background noise. And especially for all the folks at home that are sitting at home, letting the kids, having the kids come over and trick-or-treating, What else are you gonna listen to other than some sport and football?
Maybe they'll let the kids who are coming trick-or-treating into the house just to watch the game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Or let them in because it's so cold out here.
My lips are blue apparently. Is that true?
I don't know. I can't tell. My lips may be blue, but it's because I'm drinking a blue Gatorade from Mr. Spilly's cooler.
Actually, I'm wearing Mr. Spilly's hoodie right now, over my hoodie.
Anything to stay warm here, as
we are the Mr. Spilly fan club.
Only when he brings the cheese sticks.
All right, you are dragging it, Jacob.
Hey, it pays to be dramatic in this business. As we're getting close to the halfway point of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so Jacob, real quick here, I just want to tell you, I know you've been complaining you're cold. And we appreciate all you do for us here, so I got you a little something.
Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Wow. Immaculata Football coming in clutch once again.
That's right. We take care of our talent.
As that one goes incomplete. Look at this, folks. Look at this. I'm gonna need to put this on. I'm gonna need to put this on yesterday. So we're gonna get it started here.
Get you warmed up a little bit.
Wow, I was losing brain function over here, but we are back in the saddle again. Now we're doing one clothing reviews, huh?
I guess, man.
Oh, is this fleece lines?
Yeah, man, it's nice.
Oh boy. Oh man, it completely. I don't even feel the wind no more. I feel invincible, folks. Oh wow.
I guess I maybe should have rocked that in the first quarter, huh?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel rejuvenated. I got pockets for myself. So
going into the home stretch, right? We're probably gonna have a couple games left, so we can let you rock the new gear for that.
Honestly, we're just gonna double barrel it at this point. Oh boy. Kind of works. It's a little modern style.
Yeah.
The hoodie under the suit.
A little metro.
Yeah. I think this is the style. Okay. We're trendsetters over here. Okay.
I got the 2 layers working here too. I got a little UCTV going there.
Yeah.
All right. They want to see a game. I heard. I'm getting text. Enough of the wardrobe. Let's get back to the game. So.
Well, Rob, not to be disrespectful, but I said at the beginning of this quarter, once again, this game is all merely but a coronation for the Spartans yet again, as we've ticked down to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter. This is the last of the regular season that these wonderful seniors will ever see. And from here on out, it's going to be win or go home.
Yeah, and thank you to all the seniors. You know, there's a lot of seniors that get time. There's some seniors that don't. But their roles are just as important on the scout team, preparing the team week in and week out. You know, thank you guys for all you do. Don't be strangers. Come around. We're going to get you your UC card. We'll present to you at the banquet at the end of the year. But we want you to stay close and plugged in, and don't forget your roots.
Absolutely. And, you know, we talk about it time and time again. That's what it's all about here at Immaculata. That's family. That's community.
Yep.
You know, even though the 4 pillars of the school are faith, service, scholarship, and friendship, I think all of those in one way or another plugs back into the idea that, you know, we are a family, we are a community, and that's how we strive to coordinate with each other and you know, come together in all these momentous occasions to share in the accomplishments and be there for each other in the low points, because that's what a family does. As Immaculata has the ball around midfield, 2 minutes winding down on the clock.
Carried by, looked like Michael Haynes, taking it down to the, I think they just stole a yard or two from him. Put it at the 47.
You know, for the folks, for the people at home that don't know, you guys have to understand that Rob loves these type of games where everyone gets involved. Him and Mr. Hayden do such a fine job at getting and making sure all the stats for each and every player on the team are precise. So there's nothing that he loves more than coming back home after the game and logging stats for a million different Spartans, because, you know, you just love to see Spartans get in on the action, and Rob just does it for the love of the game.
Yeah, there's nothing like entering 48 ball carriers, Jacob. No, but thank you to Brian Hayden for helping us out on the stats. He's here week in, week out. But yeah, then afterwards, and you've seen us, right? Afterwards, sometimes it's home, sometimes it's other places, but we sit down with the laptop and the iPad that all the stats were entered, and we have to report everything to the newspapers and, you know, get everything, make sure everything's on the up and up. They are reviewed the following day, so not everything you see there is 100%. On the offensive side, it's pretty good. Defense, it's hard to sometimes identify who makes the stops, but the offense is really tight.
And this looks like will be the final play of the Spartan regular season.
Jacob, I'll let you take it home, but thank you again for all you do. Enjoy your nice, warm, new Under Armour Swacket. That's the Swacket. And I'll let you take it home. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Rob, as always. Hooking me up here, making me feel like a new man, feel alive once again. The warmth has returned to my body, and the warmth has returned to the Spartan team, as that caps off the end of the regular season for Immaculata. 8-2 they go on the season. Once again, Immaculata is ready for playoff time. I don't know what the bracket's going to look like or what we have going on here next at UCTV, but we will be sure to update you with all of that when we know. Make sure to give us a follow over on Instagram at Unitas Caritas or at Facebook. Search the Unitas Caritas Foundation. I'll bring it back in the booth with myself here for the final time tonight. I've had another wonderful season calling games with all you folks here listening in. It's been the pleasure of a lifetime to be with all of you, and it's amazing to be back with Spartans year in and year out. So with Immaculata Football, that does it on the regular season, folks. Don't be so upset yet, because we have playoff football coming up for Immaculata. We have no idea what's in store, what the schedule is going to look like. So we'll just wait and see, and we'll be letting you know all that information. I'll give a plug one more time tonight to the Unitas Caritas Foundation, founded in 2018 by a group of proud Spartan alumni dedicated to preserving the proud Spartan tradition. They help with various improvements of the school, capital projects, and giving back to the athletics programs. So if you'd like to join the club, please head on over to www.unitascaritas.com, click and select the feature link, join the club. All it takes is a $19.66 donation to help keep the Spartan tradition alive. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us in the booth here at UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. My name is Jacob Schmidt. I appreciate each and every one of you. As I also want to thank my co-hosts, my camera people, and everywhere else in between: Serafina Rosati, Rob Helwig, Little Rob Helwig, Mr. Hayden, Mr. Spilly, all the other fathers that help contribute to make this go on seamlessly week in and week out. Always appreciative of each and every one of you. Thank you for listening at home. It's Halloween night. Enjoy, rejoice, have fun, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back with you soon for next week. Good night, and God bless. Thank you, everyone.
We will see you all again next week.